Welcome. My name is Barney Reese. I am the author of How Blessed You Are in God's Promise. Today, I want to more about the concepts of the universe and becoming the best version of you. If anybody's been following my videos, they're learning a lot. But here's some things that I've learned that I want to share with you today. One thing that always works for me, always work on you. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, health-wise, and emotionally. If you do just 1% of this per day, did you know if you did it for every single day for 365 days, and 365 days you have done it 365%? This is what you should be focusing on. Always be trying to better yourself in everything you do. Some of you may be working a dead-end job. Some of you may be getting mad because you stubbed your toe this morning. Here's the thing that you must learn about this particular cosmos, this universe. It's an energy universe. That means you resonate everything around you. You are the spark of God. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what you've been told. You truly are the spark of God. To make you, God is 15 conscious levels away for what I've studied. Now, this is going to go a little deep, but I'm going to explain it to you. The first time it blew itself up, it became demigods. So there's many different small gods in different religions. The next time it blew itself up, it got closer to you. A lot of people that say I've seen God. Now you need to look at God more as the sun, S-U-N. And it's all connectively connected to everything in this universe. You truly are the spark of God. You have the power to take life. You have the power to give life. You have the power to do things to help others. You have the power to help people that are starving. You have the power to protect your seas. You have the power to protect your family. You have the power to do other things that you're not seeing. So, and you have the same characteristics as the creator of all that is and all that would be. And I call it the creator of the universe or the creator of the cosmos because of how big it is. It makes multiverses, many different universes, different races, different species, different everything, but it all has the same energy inside of it. So every animal, every insect, everything here, every tree, every plant, every flower, every rock, everything is already part of its energy. Thus you can get potential energy from everything around you. This is where meditation helps you. You have energy that builds up at the sacrum, which is the bottom of your spine, and goes all the way up. As above, so below. That's what that means. Once this energy gets to the top of your head, then the magic happens. You have synapses in your brain that start firing and rewiring to bring into whatever you want. The reason this doesn't happen is you never focus on you. You never focus on what you want in life. You're kind of like a kid in a candy store saying, oh, I want a lollipop. No, I want a Tootsie Roll. No, I want a candy bar. No, I want a jelly beans. The point is you can't make up your mind what you really want. You have to be specific in this universe to start to bring it. Then you have to start taking steps. To manifest your life, you must learn visualization. That means you must close your eyes, breathe, and start to visualize what you want to become. Now, how long it takes, I don't know. I don't even know how this stuff works. You can heal yourself even with the energy if you choose to. But it has to get up to your chakras. You have 7 chakras: the sacrum, your stomach, your solar plexus, your heart, the back of your throat, which is your pineal gland, the front, which is your pineal gland, and the crown of your head. These are the chakras that it goes through. It goes up 33 vertebrae. So think of the vertebrae as a wheel, an elevator or a wheel where the energy goes up and down. When it gets to the back of your crista, Christ-like consciousness, and Yeshua or Jesus died at 33. This is no accident. What is God's number? 7. How many chakras do you have? 7. How many tribes were there? 12. So 0 is the bottom of your spine, and then there's 33 vertebrae that go up it to the top of your head and beyond. Once this energy, which is 400 bytes of information, passes through, then it starts sending it back. So you have to learn not to focus on things that are negative. This is where they get you. Well, I get you the elites. The elites have always ruled this universe. Now, how they do it is by tricking you into saying you're not what you are. You may go to church, you may go to any religious organization, and you start looking at control factors. The factors will be, you can't do this. You need to pray for those in charge. You need to be small like sheep. You need to be able to be redeemed. You don't need to learn about financial education. You don't need to realize that a dollar is supposed to make you another dollar or whatever it can make you. You don't need to open a business because it's too hard. You need to listen to the fools and the naysayers that say you can't do any of this stuff. You don't need to buy property that's going to make you money on this. You need to buy property like I teach you to do it. You need to go to school and be in charge of there. And when our bell rings, you need to go to the next class. So when you get ready to open a factory or be part of that, you'll know when the bell rings, it's time to go to the next class. You need to learn to be always on time. You need to learn what I'm teaching you to learn. Are you seeing the patterns here? You should always give to God. Well, I'm not God, but I am your pastor. And I know this church is over $1 million, but you should be giving to me anyway. Is church a bad thing? No. But you are all sparks of God, so you're all getting together. You should learn to have a like-minded individual and try to make this heaven on earth. The minute that you do this, you become the best version of you when you're doing everything that I'm teaching you. You shouldn't be doing Thanksgiving once a year. You should do it every single day that you wake up. You're thankful to be alive one more day. What am I going to do on this day? I can read a book. I can play a video game. I can do this. I can do that. I can go to school. I can go see my loved ones. I can go give somebody a hug. I can go help the poor. I can go help the wealthy. I can open another business. I can start pondering on how I'm going to open a business. I can be an architect. I can even draw up what I'm going to become one day. I can make a vision board. That I can train in martial arts. I can go box. I can go teach my son how to box. I can go teach my daughter how to box. I can teach whoever how to do whatever I'm doing. I can give back what I've learned. I'm a great musician. I could be even a greater musician. I could be a painter. I could go out here and teach others about art. There is so much you can do in this world, but instead you're sit down, watch TV, get you some popcorn, and never do anything. Now, those that do this don't accomplish much, and then they get mad when their life is over and they wasted all their energy on nothing. Time never stops for anyone. So learn to value your time. 86,400 seconds, 24 hours in a day. You can break that down into whatever you want, 2 minutes, whatever. I'm not doing it today, but I think it's 1660, but I'm not sure. The point is this: the minute that you do this, you become the best version of you. You can't fix your avatar. You only get one. So if you're smoking, doing dope, doing things that hurt your body, you're only hurting you. There's some people that's never going to quit that. That's fine. That's your choice. But when you get sick, don't blame somebody because you got sick. You are destroying your avatar. This is your only mode of transportation. Some of you don't have a mind and don't know why. Now, according to Dolores Canyon, those who came here as mentally retarded or very slow or things like that are actually getting the karma off their soul at a very quick rate. Now, karma is something that builds up. In the Christianity, it's called sin. It's all the same. You sin the least, you sin the whole. It's what my mother always taught me when I was very young, and I've learned to live with that and understand those things. So when you start to do this, you become the best. But don't focus on negativity, because you're only going to experience whatever you're focusing on. Focus on what you want in life. Start dreaming, start visualizing, start imagining your life to be that way. And one day, I, from the bottom of my heart, believe that you will become what you are after in your life. And when you leave this world, instead of just leaving this world and saying, well, I was a plumber, and I worked for such and such, and I did that. Instead, you'll say, I had a great family. I had a great life. I went on vacation. I saw this. I saw that. I was able to teach somebody some of the stuff that I had learned, and be like an excited little child. Be thankful for every day you wake up. Start your day there. I assure you, within 60 days, you'll start to believe it. In a year's time, it'll go to your subconscious, and you'll do this naturally. And as you do this, you become the best version of you, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, health-wise, and emotionally. And the more emotional you become, the bigger your heart chakra is. Your heart is a magnetic field. So the magnetic field gets wider and wider, and you do more and more. Have you ever met those people that just seem like they light up the room? It's not by accident. They practice this until they perfect it. And being the spark of God, what are you going to do while you're here? Now you know. You have no excuse that you're made of 30 trillion cells, 0.07 volts per cell, 15 supercomputers that have never been completed, and a magnetic field, which is your heart. What are you going to do in your life now that you know all of the truth, and all of it working together? You can do magical things. You truly are God. As always, love thyself, for you truly are well loved. Thank you, and goodbye.